Hello, this is Gina and my fiance Eric. Can you tell us what fantasy football is?
Well, fantasy football was something that I never decided to play. And I'm sure everybody knows what fantasy football is, but I'm going to tell you in depth. I never decided to play, but when the Bucks got rid of my boy Derek Brooks, number 55, fired John Gruden, I was like, man, didn't spend any money in the offseason. This is going to be a long football season. So I decided to try this, be the commissioner, set up a league with my friends and family. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not doing this for any reviews or anything. It's more or less one of those trash talking, jive talking, gonna rub it in the league space by putting it online. So this was the first annual Tony Soprano Fantasy Football Trophy. Okay, and so I'm gonna getting ready to open up my box here. But
And what's in the box?
This is the Tony Soprano Trophy. It just came today.
And how'd you get that?
I got that because everybody put some cash in. We're going to talk about the cash part online.
So, did you win fantasy?
Oh, I won the fantasy football league.
And who was your MVP?
The MVP of my fantasy football team had to be Chris Johnson, without a doubt. There's some other guys that I want to thank for my team, but I'll go into it in a second. Pull out this trophy. Show everybody what a fantasy football trophy looks like. The first annual Tony Soprano. We call it Tony Soprano because it goes to the boss of the fantasy league. And I just so happen to be the boss. And I do plan on returning. I do plan on returning. And there it is.
Can you hold that up for us?
A crystal trophy with a football up top.
What does that say?
Made out of crystal.
Can we see what it
Primetime
says?
Fantasy 2009 champion Badass Bucks. That's right. I call my team the Badass Bucks. And here it is, the crystal trophy, crystal football, engraved. And the Badass Bucks will be back next year to defend the crown. The Tony Soprano Fantasy Football Trophy. Now, like I said, I want to thank Chris Johnson, who is definitely my MVP. I'd like to thank Donovan McNabb, who was my quarterback, who had a great year. Deshaun Jackson, Steven Jackson, and a lot of people. Kellen Winslow, without a doubt.
Can we see the back of your jersey?
I heard all sorts of crap. This is my favorite Buccaneer since they canned Derek Brooks the wrong way. But I heard all sorts of crap when I drafted Winslow. Oh, he gets hurt. He's on the Bucks. Blah blah blah. He's one of the best fantasy tight ends in football. Okay, so I want to say thanks to K2. And then I would have to say the best free agent acquisitions I picked up throughout the year had to be Steve Smith, wide receiver from the Giants. And in the second half of the year, had to be Jerome Harrison, running back for the Cleveland Browns. Thank you, Jerome Harrison, for getting me to the end of the season. And the biggest bust, the guys that really just made my stomach turn, couldn't get in the first place, so I got rid of them. Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler, you were so garbage this year, okay? The first game of the season, you got me sitting on the couch watching you throw 4 picks against Green Bay. And then that performance against the Niners, that was it, buddy. 5 interceptions, that was it. I traded you for Tim Hightower, okay? And then the next guy that I had to say was really a bust would have been, let's see, a couple to choose from. Calvin Johnson. I know you had a rookie quarterback, but you were no Megatron this year, okay, Calvin Johnson? You were no Megatron. So, Chris Johnson, you helped make up for all that with your phenomenal year. To my other fantasy leaguers, kiss my ass, because y'all didn't win the trophy. Trophy came to Buccaneer Eric. And Mean Machine, you were my closest competition. So, if you ain't first, you're last.